Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I just wanted to give you guys an update on Litecoin, show you what I was looking at, some important things that I'm seeing right now. So first of all, guys, remember I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just here to help you. And also, if you could, hit that subscribe, the like button if you like what we do here. So Litecoin right now is at 119.87. So the good news is we have been holding this trend line right here that we drew a couple days ago. So we have held that. We went down here a little bit, but we came back up, closed, and now we've been trying to make another move here because what we're trying to do is keep those higher lows right now. So you can see we came up here and we've had a lot of resistance at 123. So we've had a lot of resistance there, and then our support's been around 118. So you can see here too, there's been some pretty long wicks, some things happening, back and forth. Up here we've tried to get through the 123, we couldn't get through, and since we couldn't get through it, we got pushed back down, if that makes sense. So now we're going to try to make another attempt here to see if we can get up over this high. That's what we have to do. That's why we need that good volume. We need to set a new high and then a higher low and then continue moving on. So guys, that's what's so important right here. This is from yesterday on the RSI when I drew this. You see how we broke down through it, and now we're coming back up and we're kind of moving sideways again. So right now it's just a really crucial time because a whale can move this market either way, and we're at the point now that if it is serious sell volume, we could break some serious supports because we would give up those higher lows and it would change the whole trend. Or if a whale comes in right now and puts money in during this kind of equilibrium, just tightening pattern, then we could break bullish. So it's really important to pay attention right now, guys. This is a really crucial time here, and you can see we bounced off the 618, and that got us moving again off that trend line. So things have just been really tight and tough right now. It's really kind of like a no trade zone, anything. We're just kind of seeing which way the whales are going to push this, but it's really serious time because this could determine the direction for a while, for maybe even a couple months, depending on what happens in the next day, 2-3 days. So just pay attention to that, and let's check our MACD, see what that's looking like. And remember, guys, this is on the 4-hour right now, just so you know. Alright, so our MACD, we have been down here, but we're starting to get a little bit of a hook. We got to get back on top, and there's been a slight little bullish divergence right here. Let me draw a trend line for you guys on the histogram. So just a little bit there. We need that to continue to go down, work this channel, and then flip over while that crosses. And remember, the MACD is a lagging indicator, so pay attention to that. Just got a couple I want to go over here, guys. Bollinger Bands. Alright, so there's a lot of overhead resistance, and that's been the problem, guys. We have so much overhead resistance. We have, let's see, the 10 EMA, the 20 EMA, the 50 moving average is overhead, and then we have our middle band that's overhead. So we're fighting against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we also have the Fibonacci here at the 50 that we're coming up against. So there's a ton of overhead resistance. That's where I said we need to break through this and come up here and set a higher high from here, if that makes sense, somewhere up in here. And we have to hold these higher lows. So that's going to be really important and just crucial, guys. So I want you to pay attention to that. Look at the volume. Pay attention to this as well, because I'm not kidding. A serious whale, if a whale comes in here, and this is a nice little pattern that's coming off here on the 4-hour, but if a whale comes in and puts in this type of volume right now, it would be super important because we've just been kind of moving sideways in this. So that's a really big deal because it will determine if a lot of money comes in for it, then we're going up. If there's a lot of sell pressure, then we're going to go down hard. We're just at that crucial point. So pay attention to the trend line. Pay attention to all the overhead resistances that's going on right here. Just be aware. It's just an important time. And pay attention to these candles, guys. You see right here, this was basically that shooting star. So there's hardly a wick at the bottom, and you want no wick, basically, and we got pushed all the way up. And then all the way back down, and we closed down here, which was at 122, and then up here we were around 124. So that was a pretty significant failure. We tried to get through that, and we got rejected by the bears. The bears have been fighting hard. The bulls, they've been trying to put up a fight here. You can see here where we made that nice move up. Here we made that move up into that shooting star. Then we got pushed back down. Now we're trying to make another move off this trend line. So it's like we're getting punched hard, but they're continuously fighting. So keep that in mind and just be aware during this time, guys. That's all I want to bring to you, is just be patient. There's not a ton to say because we just been moving sideways. That's you've seen even the indicators. Let's go to the 1 day. And let's check the RSI on the 1 day. I hope you all have been having a great day. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get the Bollinger Bands off here. I thought I had one more I could use. Alright. You guys tell me down in the comments which way you think it's going to break. I want to hear your guys' opinions. So right here you see just kind of moving sideways and almost down a little bit. And what you can also see on the 1 day, just so you guys pay attention to it, do you see this here? Which way is that heading as of right now? We have to break out through that. So always pay attention to that, what the RSI is doing. That's really important. See that right there, how we've had that bearish divergence coming down there. So keep that in mind, and always remember on these trends, guys, just like this one here. So we had that, we had our 2 points. So here, here, and then when we crossed that, we had that little bit of a breakout where we went up. So when you do break through those lines, a lot of times you'll get a little bit of a move. And right here we went down to, let's see these wicks, how they tested that 618. How many times there is it, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that's how tight the range has been between the 618 at $118 and the 236 at $126, where we tried to push up and test this one here. But that's how powerful the Fibonacci numbers are. You can just see where these things land. And especially with bots now, there's a lot of bots that are trading and everything like that. You can see it gets down right to those areas. So that's why, guys, really pay attention to that, especially in terms of retracement. The 618's common, the 50's common. If it's really bullish, you could see a 236 something, you know, where we got pushed up to here, came down here, and then we made a move. So that would be really, really bullish, but we've just been moving sideways. So keep your eye on the charts, guys. I appreciate you being here with me. Like, subscribe, do all that. We're at 120.32 right now, so we went up a little bit from when we first started this video. And that's what we need. And it is important, guys, because if you do pay attention to this, exchanges and everything that runs through this cryptocurrency, I feel like one big guy could put in some serious money and turn this tide, like Coinbase and Bittrex and all these things. They don't want to see less people on their exchanges because that's how they make money, through all the fees and different stuff like that. So keep that in mind, that they want it to be a bullish market as well. Why would they want it to be a bearish market with less interest? Because then they're going to make less money as a company. So my thoughts would be, at least, why, as a company, if I had money that I was willing to invest, why would I not put it into one of these cryptocurrencies to get the market rallying and to get it started, to push it in that direction? So that's my thoughts. It could happen, or maybe there's a lot of sell pressure and we break back down here and we're testing 110. It's a possibility. If we break out of this trend line, do you see, guys, here where even we wick down to that trend line right there? So that's how precise things are. And if we break down through this and we close down through here, we're most likely going to fall down and test the 110. So keep that in mind. Pay attention. Be aware. You guys know long term I'm bullish on Litecoin. This is just a really crucial time right now. We need to break bullish. We can't give up this right here, that 110 or so. But I appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. Be safe out there if you're going out. Just take care of yourself. Love all you guys. God bless each and every one of you. And just have a wonderful night. Take care.